here sitting at Woods Hole Hostel. Apparently there's a cat here that just is really affectionate.
All right.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, so what's your trail name?
Jaws.
Jaws. Tell me a little bit about what happened to you on trail.
Just got blown over by a 120-mile-an-hour wind coming across Washington on my way to Madison. 78 sutures, broke my hand, broke my fingers, broke my arm. Made it, October 10th.
Awesome. All right, I just recorded it. It's over 0.6 miles. So I thought I'd read somewhere it was 0.6 and not 0.4 as the sign says. All right, good way to start the day. Oh, how do you do this? I don't know. All right, hey, greetings. Welcome to Chase Life. This is Chase, day 32. Every day it feels like the end's getting closer. Still got 350 miles, maybe 349 right now. It's on day 32, so we spent the night at Woods Hole Hostel. Really nice place, really nice vibe. Spent the morning with Jaws, who works there. Great guy. Listening to him give stories. He's a great storyteller. I mean, it was like listening to, if you remember the movie, it's actually just kind of like coincidental, but remember the movie Jaws, Captain Quint, and telling the story of the Navy ship that went down and the sharks. I was reminded of that while he was talking because it's kind of a captivating story he was telling. A fascinating guy. Anyways, yeah, today's hike is going to be it's a bit of a hard hike, I think. 17 miles and less elevation, I think just over 2,000 feet. We're hiking from Sugar Run Road and Woods Hole Hostel. We're going to hike down to Weary Feet Hostel and heading south, of course. Got started at 7:15. Temperature is 55 degrees. Nice, cool, blue skies. Again, like a broken record, it's just been great weather, and I'll take it. I love walking through all these ferns. It's pretty cool. Fern Gully. You can see they're getting near the end of their season though, but it's still pretty cool to have ferns everywhere. So the downside of today's hike is I'm the first one out here, which makes me the web bitch. But there's been a lot of webs, and these are not big webs. You can see big webs. They're just single strands. And here's one that shows up in the sunlight glinting off at the morning sun. I think you can pick it up on the video. And so what you do is you walk doing this. But that gets tiring. And then you quit doing it, and then you get another one of those webs in your face. Like I just got one, and another one. There's a lot of these. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen so many of these single strand webs on a trail on my entire hike. Just a lot here for whatever reason. We're approaching an intersection with a blue blaze called Ribble Trail. And when you first do plan a route on our Far Out app, it shows you going down Ribble Trail because it's obviously shorter and quicker. So you have to actually kind of fool it by creating a waypoint on the loop to actually stick to the actual trail. So, point out that it is, a bit tempting to take Ribble Trail and cut off a lot of climb and miles. But we will not be doing that. We'll be sticking to the trail. All right, we're at the intersection of the Appalachian Trail with the Ribble Trail. And I guess that's the way you'd go on the Ribble Trail. Interestingly enough, there's a very short, it almost looks more like a footstool bench, which is cool. And then we're going to head up the Appalachian Trail. Hey, so a quick review on Woods Hole Hostel. One interesting point was noting that this was named after a person named with the last name of Wood. The place has a great vibe. You can tell that it, is that old log cabin. Somebody told me that it was an authentic log cabin from way long ago. I don't know the details, but it's pretty cool. And everything you can tell was created and done with a lot of care and artistic flair. So the place has, I don't know what you'd call it, but it speaks of life and, and soul. And so I really like it. I kind of wish I would have been able to stay longer and experience more of it. So the other thing that I missed out on, my understanding is that they make great food. They do a lot of vegetarian dishes, and apparently they can do vegan. But since I was the only one staying there, the person said, "Yeah, no, we're not cooking." So, but she did. I think she felt a little bad. She did give me a chunk of bread and this wonderful chopped salad that she had made that had a lot of olive oil and vinegar, which I sopped up with the bread and ate that with my ramen dinner. So that was good. Yeah, I met Jaws there. He's a great guy. I talked about him a little earlier. And yeah, it's a good place. The beds were really comfortable. Bathroom and showers was great. All in all, a great place. I did note the bunkhouse was kind of interesting. I went in to look at it and noted there was no bunks. I went, oh, and realized there's a stairs, almost a ladder, going up to a loft where the bunks are. So, okay. So, yeah. Anyways, I do recommend Woods Hole Hostel. I'd say the only negative that I've already noted is it's a 0.6 hike down the road, which going to is downhill, but coming away is a 0.6 hike uphill. And I was a little tired this morning, so that was kind of unfortunate. But again, it's not a big deal. I mean, if you're walking a 15-mile day, another 0.6 ain't gonna kill you. And so there, that's it. I think they said a shared room that I was in, which she recommended because it was shared, but there was nobody else, so it ended up being a private room with 3 beds. It was $42. They did have a really nice private room that was $62, I think. And if I stayed in the bunkhouse, it would have been $20. So there you go. All right, we've reached a thing called the Wilburn Valley View. I think this is it. Woo! Oh, good afternoon. Well, it's afternoon here. In fact, it's getting kind of a little bit late in the day. Done over 12 miles. Got less than 5 to do. And, the trail's been pretty good. Weather's been great. What isn't great is just me and my feet. My feet are really sore. And I think I'm starting to struggle a little bit based on just day after day, you know, just walking. I'm pretty tired. So, you know, we'll make it. We'll collapse. We'll get some food, hot shower. I'll feel better. We'll do it again tomorrow. But just, I guess I'm just generally complaining right now. Tired. I should point out that I do have a 0 planned. My planning involved that over the period of 30 days I would take 1 0, which is not a lot. I mean, you know, typically you want to take them every, at least for me, was every 10 days or so. But I'm thinking if I could wait, my thought was if I could wait 15 days into this phase, this last phase, and then take a 0, that would be enough to take me through the last 15 days where I would finish. So I'm like 9 or 10 days in right now. So yeah, again, it's probably the point where I would normally want to take a 0, but I'm trying to push it. So we'll see. I mean, I could always change that and take a 0. I could, you know, at the next hostel, I could spend an extra day. We'll see how I feel. This was a longer day with a full pack. I have a small bottle of wine I'm carrying, but that's extra weight. I recognize that, but thought it would be worth it. And yeah, so we'll see how the upcoming days. I don't even recall what I'm doing. I think I'm going to do, might be a couple of days of slack packs. I don't know. I'll have to check my spreadsheet, but yeah. All right. 1.5 miles out, hanging in there. It's not been easy. Yeah. It's gonna be getting there. It'll be after 5 o'clock at night. So that means I've been hiking since 7 o'clock this morning. 10 hours over. It'll be over 10 hours. It's not that bad, really, but like I said, I'm feeling a little worn out. A pretty cool suspension bridge. Whew. All right, we've reached this mode area, and now diverted from the AT onto a blue blaze. At least we saw one blue blaze. Oh, I see one on the tree right there. So I think I'm going the right way. And this is the blue blaze down to Weary Feet, I think.